Hello fellow detectorists. Last weekend I decided to make a small DIY and build myself a telescopic shaft for the Equinox 800. I posted a few pictures on Facebook, and a lot of people, they asked me how I did it, and since I didn't record the actual process, I can walk you through, and it's a pretty straightforward building process. It's easy. I'm going to start with the materials that I used. Actually, as a shaft, I use a Monopod, which is called the Sumpac Pro 424 MX. I looked online, and usually they sell for like 60 something dollars. I got it used on eBay for 30. And yeah, this is the Monopod, which now it became the shaft for my metal detector. This part over here, which I'm showing you with my finger, it's from a Excalibur 2, because when you cut the way I cut it, the shaft has a hole almost perfect for the lower part of the Monopod. You just need to add some duct tape on it, or scotch tape, or whatever fits you better. And then over here, this tiny part that you see over here, actually it's a part of the original metal detector, which I cut to size. And as everybody knows, this part over here has like a plastic knob, which I filed a little bit and let it tall enough just to fit into the hole that I drilled only into the aluminum part from the original shaft. And I slide it over the Monopod, because the Monopod is quite thin though, and it's nice. And I did the same thing over here for the armrest. You see, original part from the original shaft, and I slide the armrest just as much, like just a little bit, like 2 inches, so wouldn't take space from the other elements when they slide in. So basically, the materials that you need, they are the Monopod, which I'm going to repeat myself, it's a Sumpac Pro 424 MX. This part over here, which I was lucky enough to have it from Excalibur 2, but I guess you can buy it online for like, I don't know, 10 bucks, 12 maybe. And people were asking me, since this lower part over here is pretty thin, they asked me if it's flimsy. So what I did, I used one of those things, which is fiberglass ball, let's say, the ones that you can find on a beach umbrella, the one that holds the canopy part up. So this is it. And this one also kind of fits perfectly over here inside to give it strength. You just have to wrap around some tape through the whole length and slide it inside, or actually it's better to put it inside before you glue this part over here. I did it after, because I didn't touch in the beginning, but I was lucky enough to be able to take it apart from here and do it. The glue that I used, it's a 2-part epoxy. I use it for this, I use it for this, and for these parts over here, what else can I say? The colorful stripes, they are from AutoZone. They are called pinstripe, self-adhesive stripe. For these are actually for cars, if you want to put some color in your car, but I use them here. I don't know what else to say. Maybe to make it, I weighed it, and it weighs as the original shaft, 2 pounds 98, and okay, going down, and the length it's 31 inches overall, the way, you know, with the way that I'm gonna put it right now. Oops. It's not crooked, you just can adjust this thing after all. Okay, sorry, I'm using only one hand. This is the first video that I'm doing, so bear with me. So basically, this is the way it looks. I hope you like it. And since I had this caliber part already, and I had to pay only for the monopod, and I got the stripes as a gift, my my whole cost of the building this thing, it was around $40. And yep, any other questions, let me know. It's easy to build, took me like 5 hours and only $40 instead of 150. So if you guys like it and try to make one, I kind of gave you all the materials. If you have any other questions, comment below. Thank you and have a good day. Many targets.